Imagine a civilization so ancient that it predates written history, a civilization that has stood the test of time. This is Egypt. As we travel back in time to the Neolithic era, around 10,000 years ago, we find ourselves amidst the birth of civilization. Picture this. Small tribes of hunter-gatherers begin to settle along the fertile banks of the Nile River. The Nile, with its predictable annual flooding, provides a rich, life-sustaining environment ideal for agriculture, an innovation that marks a significant shift in human lifestyle. These tribes, over centuries, evolve into larger communities, no longer nomadic, but rooted in the fertile soil of the Nile Delta. They plant wheat and barley, domesticate animals, and fashion tools from stone and bone. Their lives become intricately tied to the rhythms of the river, their survival hinging on the Nile's annual gift of rich silt and water. Over time, these individual communities begin to interact, trade, and share ideas. They develop a shared culture, a shared identity. This is the dawn of Egyptian civilization. But this is not just a story of survival. It's a story of innovation, of humans harnessing the power of the environment, transforming the landscape and themselves in the process. They build canals and irrigation systems, turning desert into farmland. They invent hieroglyphs, a complex system of writing that allows them to record their history, their beliefs, their laws. And it's not just a story of a single civilization, but of an idea, a concept that would spread across the globe. The idea that humans can shape their world, can build societies, can create lasting, meaningful change. Egypt, in its infancy, was a civilization on the cusp of greatness. Its people harnessing the power of the Nile, creating a culture that would stand the test of time. Their innovations, their achievements, their resilience, setting the stage for the grandeur that was to come. Thus began the journey of a civilization that would forever change the world. Fast forward to 2700 BC, the world witnessed the birth of a marvel, the pyramids. Thus began the Old Kingdom era, a time of grandeur and innovation that would forever etch the name of Egypt in the annals of history. It was during this epoch that the ancient Egyptians, under the rule of the pharaohs, embarked on a monumental task, the construction of the pyramids. These colossal structures, some reaching an astounding height of 481 feet, became the eternal resting places of Egypt's mighty pharaohs. However, these pyramids were more than mere tombs. They were a testament to the extraordinary architectural prowess of the ancient Egyptians. Look at the Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance. It's built from over 2 million blocks of stone, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. Yet despite the mammoth size and weight of these blocks, they were positioned with remarkable precision, creating a structure that has withstood the test of time. And then there's the enigmatic Sphinx, a creature with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh. It's not just a symbol of royal power, but also a guardian, watching over the sacred Giza plateau. The Sphinx, like the pyramids, remains shrouded in mystery, stirring the curiosity of scholars and adventurers alike. The reign of the pharaohs was marked by an unwavering belief in the afterlife. This belief was the driving force behind the construction of the pyramids, masterpieces that were meant to safeguard the pharaohs in their journey to the afterlife. Each pyramid, with its intricate network of chambers and passageways, was a universe in itself, a reflection of the pharaoh's journey through the underworld. The techniques employed in the construction of these pyramids are still a subject of debate among historians and archaeologists. How did a civilization that existed over 4,000 years ago accomplish such a monumental feat? The answer perhaps lies buried in the sands of time. The pyramids, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance, continue to stand tall, echoing the glory of the past. As centuries passed, Egypt saw periods of prosperity and turmoil, the rise and fall of pharaohs, and the birth of a new era. Welcome to the Middle and New Kingdoms of ancient Egypt, a time of significant change and remarkable personalities. The Middle Kingdom, spanning the 11th to 14th dynasties, marked a period of economic prosperity and political stability. It was a time when art, literature, and architecture flourished, reflecting the cultural sophistication of the era. From this period emerged pharaohs who left an indelible mark on history. Among them was Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs of Egypt. Despite the societal norms of the time, she managed to ascend the throne and maintain a prosperous and peaceful reign. Under her rule, Egypt saw an increase in trade and the construction of magnificent monuments, the most famous being her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri. As we transition into the New Kingdom, the 15th to 20th dynasties, we enter what is often referred to as Egypt's imperial age. This era was marked by territorial expansion and heightened artistic and architectural innovation. Egypt's influence extended beyond its borders, reaching into Nubia and Syria. This period also saw the reign of the young and enigmatic pharaoh Tutankhamun. Despite his short tenure, Tutankhamun's legacy is monumental, largely due to the discovery of his nearly intact tomb in the Valley of the Kings. His golden burial mask, in particular, has become an iconic symbol of Egyptian art and the pharaoh's wealth. The Middle and New Kingdoms were periods of great change, but they were also times of cultural continuity. The traditions, beliefs, and practices developed during these eras continued to shape Egypt and its people for centuries to come. The Middle and New Kingdoms marked a golden age for Egypt, showcasing its power and cultural influence. All great civilizations have their sunset, and Egypt was no exception. As time wore on, the mighty Egyptian civilization, with its golden pharaohs and grand pyramids, began to wane. The glory of the Middle and New Kingdoms faded into the recesses of history, giving way to a period of decline and eventual fall. The once unassailable kingdom was gradually weakened by a series of internal problems: economic difficulties, societal unrest, and power struggles. Yet it wasn't merely the internal strife that led to Egypt's decline. The country, situated at a strategic crossroads of the ancient world, became a delectable prize for numerous foreign powers. The Persians, under Cyrus the Great, were the first to invade, marking the end of the late period and the beginning of foreign rule. Though the Egyptians managed to reclaim their independence briefly, it was a fleeting victory. Next came the Greeks, led by the renowned conqueror Alexander the Great. His arrival on Egyptian soil in 331 BC marked a significant turning point. Egypt, the land of the pharaohs, was now under Greek rule. The Ptolemaic dynasty, founded by one of Alexander's generals, Ptolemy, replaced the rule of native pharaohs. The final blow came with the Romans. In 30 BC, after the death of Cleopatra VII, the last of the Ptolemaic rulers, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire. The age of the pharaohs had definitively ended, and Egypt, once a beacon of civilization, was now under the control of foreign powers. Yet as we delve into the twilight of Egyptian civilization, it's important to remember that this was not an absolute end. The sun may have set on the Egyptian empire, but the dusk was far from dark. The Egyptian civilization, even in decline, left behind a rich tapestry of knowledge, culture, and tradition. Despite its decline, the legacy of the Egyptian civilization lived on, influencing countless cultures and civilizations. The sun set on the Egyptian civilization, but its legacy continues to shine brightly to this day. In the wake of its long-lasting reign, Egypt has bequeathed the world with a rich and diverse legacy that spans across multiple domains. Its influence is felt even today, thousands of years after the last pharaoh walked the earth, in art, architecture, science, and culture. In the realm of art, the Egyptians pioneered the use of symbolism and stylization, which have been adopted and adapted by numerous cultures throughout history. Their unique aesthetic, with its emphasis on order and balance, is still admired and replicated in modern art and design. When it comes to architecture, the grandeur of the Egyptian structures continues to awe and inspire. The pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx, and the temples of Luxor and Karnak are more than just monumental relics of the past. They stand as a testament to the Egyptians' architectural genius and their deep understanding of mathematics and geometry. Science, too, owes a debt to the civilization of the Nile. The Egyptians were the first to develop a calendar based on the solar year, a system we still use today. They were also pioneers in the field of medicine, with their treatments and surgical techniques forming the bedrock of modern medical practice. And let's not forget about the cultural legacy of Egypt. The myths and legends of the Egyptian gods, their beliefs about life after death, and their rituals have permeated popular culture. From literature to movies, the fascination with this ancient civilization is unending. Even today, the sands of Egypt continue to yield new discoveries. Archaeologists and researchers tirelessly work to unravel the mysteries of this ancient civilization, each finding adding another piece to the puzzle of our collective past. The Egyptian civilization, a testament to human resilience and creativity, continues to inspire and captivate us. It remains a vibrant thread in the tapestry of human history,